Please be sure to read the problem before you follow and just take down the solution without understanding what you're doing. Now, this is how we set up the typical cash budget. The problem gives you 6 months worth of sales, which of course is revenue. On the accrual basis, some of it may not even be collected, but we're going to assume that you'll collect it all. The question gives you the expectation for the collection of the revenue for any given month. So much in the month of sale, so much in the next month, and so much in the third month. So it takes 3 months to collect 1 month's worth of sales. But you will see this particular schedule here, this 210 net 40. We did this in class, but it just means that all customers get 40 days credit. But the company offers a rebate of 2% to those customers who pay in 10 days or less. This has two benefits. One, the company gets some money a little bit earlier than 40 days. And two, for some of its customers, the 2% rebate may be very important. So from experience, the company realizes that about 15% of its sales will be collected in the same month that the sale was made. But most of it will go over into the next month and even the following month after that. So since we are dealing with a cash budget, we are focusing on collections. So October, collections from the month of sale would be 15% of October's sales. But of course, that is not all collected because the company has to give back 2%. So having found the 15% of October's sales, we then reduce that by 2%, and we do the same for November and December. So collections from the month of sale will reflect this 2% rebate given back to the customer from the 15% that was collected. Collections from the previous month, September sales. According to the question, the company would expect to collect 65% of any month's sales in the next month. So in October, we'll collect 65% of September's sales. Yes? And according to the question, the remaining 20% of sales is collected in the second month following the month of sale. So 20% of August sales will be collected in October because October is the second month after the month of August sales. And we do the same for November and December. 15% minus 2% is collected from November sales. From December, same thing. In November, we will collect 65% of October's sales and 20% from September's sales. December, same thing. We'll collect 65% of November's sales in December, which is the month after the month of sale. And we'll collect 20% of October's sales in December, because December is the second month after the month of October sales. So this is the collections. So even though we are doing the cash budget for the October to December quarter, we realize that previous months, August and September, do have cash flows being collected in October, November, and December. For the collections, raw material expenses, we are told the company gets credit from its suppliers, and so it will collect for September, it will pay for September's raw material in October. So the check we draw in October to pay for raw material is for September's raw material. Same thing for November. we are paying for October's raw material. And in December, same thing. We are paying for November's raw material. Wages will be a percentage of that same month's sales. Lease stroke rent will be 5% of the same month's sales. And taxes are payable at the end of the quarter, which in our case will be December. So we add up the expected expenses, bam, bam, bam. We add up the expected collections, and we realize that there is a surplus. We collect more than we spend for every month, or expect to spend and expect to collect. So the first part of the question, do up the cash budget, this is it. The second part of the question is to determine whether there is a surplus or a deficit. And we see from the totals that there is a surplus because we collect more than we spend for every month. Thank you.